Welcome, everyone. I'm so glad you're here. Today, I've got a powerful story to share with you. It's not only great for practicing your listening skills, but also meant to spark inspiration. The story is called Dreams Aren't Free, and it's a reminder that with hard work and determination, anything is possible. In a quiet little town tucked between the mountains, there lived a 22-year-old boy named Noah. He wasn't rich, didn't go to a fancy school, and didn't own much, but he had big dreams. He wanted to one day open his own chain of restaurants and become a successful businessman. But life, it wasn't making things easy. His dad's name was Jace, and he worked long hours as a mechanic. His mom's name was Lena, and she cleaned houses just to help pay the bills. And Noah's little sister named Maya was just 10 years old. She looked up to him like he was a superhero. One chilly evening, Noah sat outside his small house and staring at the stars. "I want to give my family a better life," he whispered. "But how do I even begin when we barely make it through each day?" The next morning, he shared his dream with his dad. Jace just nodded and said, "Dreams aren't free, son. If you want something, you've got to fight for it. Start small. Use what you have." Noah kept thinking about that. Then a simple idea hit him. Bread. People in town loved fresh bread, but the nearest bakery was far away. What if he sold bread in town? Only problem? He didn't have the money to buy any. So, he took a chance. He walked all the way to the bakery on the edge of town and asked the owner, Mr. Fuller, an old man known for being grumpy, if he could sell the bread on credit. "Let me sell your bread in my town," Noah said. "I'll pay you back in a week and keep just a small part for myself." Mr. Fuller raised an eyebrow. "Why should I trust you?" "Because I won't let you down," Noah said with steady eyes. After a long pause, Mr. Fuller finally said, "1 week. Don't make me regret it." Noah smiled wide. The next morning, he carried the bread back and set up a little stand near the park. "Fresh bread, warm and tasty," he called out to everyone who passed by. At first, people were unsure, but when he offered free samples, things changed. By evening, every loaf was gone, and he had a small profit in hand. He returned to Mr. Fuller and paid him back, and the old man nodded. "Come back tomorrow." From that day on, Noah woke up at 4 a.m. He walked to the bakery and brought the bread back and sold it with energy. After 2 months, he saved up enough to buy a small cart. It made deliveries easier and business better. One day, a customer said, "Noah, you're great at selling, but why not bake your own bread? You'd make more money." Noah was excited and nervous. He'd never baked a single thing in his life, but deep down, he knew. If he wanted to grow, he had to learn. The next morning, after his usual delivery, he asked Mr. Fuller, "Will you teach me to bake?" The old man frowned. "If you learn to bake, you won't need me. Why would I help you with that?" Noah replied, "Because I'll never forget you gave me my first chance. And if I succeed, I'll make sure your bakery succeeds too." Mr. Fuller stared at him, then finally said, "All right." "But baking's no joke. You ready to work hard?" Noah nodded. So began the next chapter. At 3 a.m., Noah would arrive to learn. He struggled at first, burnt loaves, tough dough, and sore arms. One day, after another failed batch, he sat down and thought, "Maybe I'm not meant for this." But then, he remembered his dad's words, "Dreams aren't free." He returned the next day more determined. Day by day, loaf by loaf, he got better. 2 weeks later, Mr. Fuller handed him a perfect loaf and said, "You're ready." Noah was thrilled. He rented a small oven and started baking at home. His family helped. Maya packed the bread, and his mom made him tea as he worked late. Soon, he added cookies and pastries to the mix. People loved it. "Noah's bread is the best," they'd say, but success has its own challenges. A new bakery opened in town. It was big, shiny, and owned by a guy named Even. Curious customers started going there, and Noah's sales dropped. He felt scared, but didn't give up. Instead, he asked people what they liked about Ivan's shop and what he could improve. They mentioned the clean look and fancy cakes. Noah listened, then acted. He painted his cart, added some decorations, offered free samples to the people, and learned cake decorating by watching videos at the library. Slowly, people came back. One evening, an elderly lady told him, "Many would have given up. But not you. That's why we trust you." His heart filled with pride. Months passed. Noah saved enough to rent a small shop. It wasn't big, but it was his. He called it Noah's Fresh Bakes. His family helped run it. And though the dream was growing, Noah knew the journey wasn't over. Then, one stormy night, disaster struck. Smoke filled the bakery. A fire had started near the oven. Noah rushed in and stopped the flames. But the damage was done. His equipment was ruined. The next morning, the town gathered. "Oh no, what will Noah do?" some whispered. Noah stood outside his shop, heart heavy, but not broken. "I've come too far to give up now," he said. He made a plan, checked his savings, not enough. Fear crept in. So he did what he always did. He asked for help. He went to Mr. Fuller, who was now retired, and asked, "What would you do?" Mr. Fuller smiled. "You already know the answer. Believe in yourself. Keep working, people will follow." Noah got back to baking, at home again, with what little he had. He told his customers, "I'll still serve you, even if it's just a few loaves." And people noticed. Some donated flour, others gave money. Some helped clean and fix the bakery. Noah realized, when you keep going, people want to help you succeed. Months later, the bakery reopened, brighter, better, and with new items like cupcakes and muffins. On the grand reopening, the town's mayor came and said, "Noah, you're an inspiration." Noah smiled at the crowd and said, "Nothing in life is free, not success, not respect, not love. You have to earn it. But don't give up. Every challenge is just one more step towards something greater." From then on, Noah's Fresh Bakes became more than a bakery. It became a symbol of hope. People from nearby towns came just to meet the boy who never gave up. The moral of the story is that when you keep going, even when things are tough, and truly believe in yourself, amazing things can happen. Hard work and perseverance can open doors you never imagined, and when others see your determination, they often step in to help. It also reminds us that starting small is perfectly okay, and what matters is that you start. You don't need a lot of money or resources. Being adaptable and not giving up is far more powerful. And in the end, real success isn't just about making a profit. It's about growing as a person, building a supportive community, and doing something that has purpose and heart. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more heart-touching, real-life inspired tales, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a story. Your support means the world, and I'll see you in the next one.